I'd rather stand with God and be judged by the world than stand with the world and be judged by God.
Já imaginaram estar numa situação dentro de um problema da natureza e não terem como escapar? Foi o que aconteceu a estes jovens nos Estados Unidos. São perseguidores de tempestades, tornados neste caso, mais específico, e foram literalmente entalados junto a um tornado que decidiu passar literalmente por cima deles. Pessoal, isto é no mínimo assustador. Para quem tiver assim um estômago fraco, não aconselho a ver, é forte, tem imagens fortes. De qualquer forma, é incrível como, apesar do susto gigantesco, conseguiram se escapar todos com vida. Um bocadinho abalados, provavelmente a necessitar de alguma ajuda psicológica, mas vivos. Pessoal, fica aqui o vídeo, espero que gostem, este está super top. Até já.
These guys right here got trapped inside of an F3 tornado, and all of them miraculously survived. If y'all haven't seen this video yet, I'm going to play it for you. But after, I'm going to give you some details about this story that is going to blow your mind. Just watch this.
That's it right there. Right there, that's it. Woo! What's good, bud? We gotta go east. Tanner, be cognizant. It's coming towards us. Yeah, we gotta go. Can't go down this road. Go, go. Straight. It's a mile away. It's growing a little bit wider. Yep, go. We're actually fine. It's gonna go south of us. Hold on. So now we're going north. Yep, and our escape route's north right now. These winds don't make it seem like it's okay right now. I get it. Yep. Oh my gosh! Oh! Holy. Lord Jesus, please protect us in the name of Jesus. We're okay. Dude, I don't know where that tornado is right now. I don't like this. I don't like that either. Tornado's right next to us, right here. There's... Holy shoot. Dear Lord, please, if you're... Lord, please! Please! Heads down! Please!
Y'all, like, what? Okay, so the first thing that I have to point out is that the guy in the back calling on the name of Jesus is the best thing that he could have possibly done. Their car was literally trapped because of that telephone pole, and all they could do was pray for God to save them. This video doesn't show it, but they had to sit there completely trapped for a full minute waiting for the tornado to take them out. Like, could you imagine how terrified you would be in those moments? But oh no, this wasn't their time. God definitely had some other plans. Here's the crazy part about this whole story. As the tornado started to hit them, Tanner, the man who posted this video, said that he felt an unusual peace that God gave him. Peace in the midst of the storm, as they would say. And during those moments, God gave him a mental image or a picture of angels holding down the car so it wouldn't get rolled or fly away. To make this even more crazy, the wind speed rating that their gear picked up at the time of the tornado was over 120 miles per hour, which is more than enough to move a vehicle, especially a car, but the car never moved. And on top of all of that, even with all the crazy debris hitting the car, none of it made it inside the vehicle. None of the guys in the car were hit by it. Like, wow. God is amazing. So good. If y'all want to see the full video, it's up on Tanner's YouTube channel under Tanner Charles Chasing. So I hope this video blessed you today, and if it did, go ahead and drop a comment and let me know what y'all think. God is so good. Praise Jesus.
Ora, muito bom dia, ou boa tarde, ou boa noite, dependendo da hora que vocês estão a ver isto. Como é que estão todos, pessoal? Espero que todos porreiraços, todos à maneira. Aqui a garganta está um bocadinho ainda acesa, mas, de qualquer forma, Vamos aqui a um videozinho. Para começar, temos que entrar assim de pé juntos, claro, não há outra solução. E vamos começar aqui com um vídeo em que retrata um bocado a escolaridade eu penso que desde sempre, no fundo, desde sempre, e penso que em outro vídeo que eu já fiz em alguns, que fala um bocadinho sobre esta situação em que as escolas parece que estão a programar as nossas crianças para obedecerem, para seguirem um modo de obediência, digamos assim, e está cada vez mais retratado isso, e cada vez se está a ver mais, e enfim, isto está o que está. Em vez de ensinarem algo mais útil, tem que se cingir por algo que tem que ser assim, e é assim, e funciona desta forma, o que está errado. E pior ainda, querem mudar isto para pior, bem pior, com os novos ensinamentos a serem completamente descabidos e sem sentido. De qualquer forma, este vídeo, até a minha fala agora é um bocadinho longa, mas este vídeo é um bocadinho longo, mas vale a pena, pessoal, garanto-vos que vale a pena. Ouçam e vejam até ao fim, porque tem algum ensinamento. Até já, pessoal.
Albert Einstein once said, "Everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid." Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today on trial we have modern day schooling. Glad you could come. Not only does he make fish climb trees, but also makes them climb down and do a 10-mile run. Tell me, school, are you proud of the things you've done? Turning millions of people into robots, do you find that fun? Do you realize how many kids relate to that fish? Swimming upstream in class, never finding their gifts, thinking they are stupid, believing they are useless? Well, the time has come, no more excuses. I call school to the stand and accuse him of killing creativity, individuality, and being intellectually abusive. He's an ancient institution that has outlived his usage. So, Your Honor, this concludes my opening statement, and if I may present the evidence of my case, I will prove it.
Proceed.
Exhibit A. Here's a modern day phone. Recognize it? Here's a phone from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Stay with me. Here's a car from today, and here's a car from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Well, get this. Here's a classroom of today, and here's a class we used 150 years ago. Now ain't that a shame? In literally more than a century, nothing has changed. Yet you claim to prepare students for the future? But with evidence like that, I must ask, do you prepare students for the future or the past? I did a background check on you and let the record show that you were made to train people to work in factories, which explains why you put students in straight rows, nice and neat, tell them sit still, raise your hand if you want to speak, give them a short break to eat, and for 8 hours a day tell them what to think. Oh, and make them compete to get an A letter which determines product quality, hence grade A of meat. I get it. Back then, times were different. We all have a past. I myself am no Gandhi. But today, we don't need to make robot zombies. The world has progressed. And now we need people who think creatively, innovatively, critically, independently, with the ability to connect. See, every scientist will tell you that no two brains are the same. And every parent with 2 or more children will confirm that claim. So please explain why you treat students like cookie cutter frames or snapback hats, giving them this one-size-fits-all crap.
Watch your language.
Sorry, Your Honor, but if a doctor prescribed the exact same medicine to all of his patients, the results will be tragic. So many people would get sick, yet when it comes to school, this is exactly what happens, this educational malpractice, where one teacher stands in front of 20 kids, each one having different strengths, different needs, different gifts, different dreams, and you teach the same thing the same way? That's horrific. Ladies and gentlemen, the defendant should not be acquitted. This may be one of the worst criminal offenses ever to be committed. And let's mention the way you treat your employees.
Objection. Overruled. I want to hear this.
It's a shame. I mean, teachers have the most important job on the planet, yet they're underpaid? No wonder so many students are short-changed. Let's be honest. Teachers should earn just as much as doctors, because a doctor can do heart surgery and save the life of a kid. But a great teacher can reach the heart of that kid and allow him to truly live See, teachers are heroes that often get blamed, but they're not the problem. They work in a system without many options or rights. Curriculums are created by policymakers, most of which have never taught a day in their life. Just obsessed with standardized tests. They think bubbling in a multiple choice question will determine success. That's outlandish. In fact, these tests are too cruel to be used and should be abandoned, but don't take my word for it. Take Frederick J. Kelly, the man who invented standardized testing, who said, and I quote, "These tests are too cruel to be used and should be abandoned." Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if we continue down this road, the results will be lethal. I don't have much faith in school, but I do have faith in people. And if we can customize healthcare, cars, and Facebook pages, then it is our duty to do the same for education, to upgrade it, change it, do away with school spirit, cause that's useless. Unless we're working to bring the spirit out of each and every student, that should be our task. No more Common Core. Instead, let's reach the core of every heart in every class. Sure, math is important, but no more than art or dance. Let's give every gift an equal chance. I know this sounds like a dream, but countries like Finland are doing impressive things. They have shorter school days, teachers make a decent wage, homework is non-existent, and they focus on collaboration instead of competition. But here's the kicker, boys and girls. Their educational system outperforms every other country in the world. Other places like Singapore are succeeding rapidly. Schools like Montessori, programs like Khan Academy, there is no single solution. But let's get moving, because while students may be 20% of our population, they are 100% of our future. So let's attend to their dreams, and there's no telling what we can achieve. This is a world in which I believe. A world where fish are no longer forced to climb trees. I'll rest my case.
Ok, quem é que acredita em premonições? Tipo, gente, nós tradamos, ou Baba Yaga, ou Baba Vaga, enfim, uma forma de prever o futuro. Uns parece que foram bastante assertivos, outros nem tanto. De qualquer forma, há coisas que eu pessoalmente não me importo de esperar para ver, porque não fazem grande sentido. Pode acontecer, claro que sim, pode acontecer, mas a gente ouve ao longo destes últimos, sei lá, 15 anos, vai acontecer isto, vai acontecer aquilo, vai acontecer, enfim, nunca acontece, ou a grande maioria das vezes não acontece. Então vamos esperando. Aquele que foi mais salientado foi em 2000, o fim do mundo, lembram-se? Depois era 2012, depois 2012, afinal enganaram-se nas contas, era 2016 passou para 2025 ou uma coisa assim do género. Enfim, tem-se enganado nas contas. De qualquer forma, fica aqui mais algumas premonições e que pessoalmente zero crença nelas todas. Como diria outro, só o pai sabe o fim, nada mais. O resto é história. Até já, pessoal.
2024 just got even crazier. Yep, 2024 is going to be the worst year ever for a number of different reasons. Now, according to a time traveller from the future, these are events which are going to take place in the next 12 months. Now, the thing that's a bit scary about this is that there's been other predictions. The Simpsons, Baba Vanga, who are much more trusted sources, who have some of the same predictions as well. But some of them are absolute bollocks. Now, apparently in early April, some seas will actually turn black and a mysterious sea creature will show up on the shores. No, it won't, will it? It won't, will it? Apparently in May, the second US Civil War will actually begin as Texas separates from the country, with other states soon following, leading to an all-out war with other countries getting involved as well on mainland American soil. August, there will be some mysterious discoveries found in the rainforest. Hundreds of new species, and that is actually crazy because we have been finding a lot of species recently under the ice, under the rainforest, including 6-foot tall butterflies and giant spiders. What is this video? Oh my days. Now, this is interesting. Apparently, on October 25th, 2024, a very famous musician will come back into the light and announce that he had faked his death. So, let me know in the comments who you think that could be. And finally, a huge solar storm to hit Earth. Now, this is crazy because The Simpsons predicted this, Baba Vanga predicted this, and a huge gaping hole opened on the sun at the end of last year, which was literally firing out solar storms towards Earth. So, it's very possible. There's also been blackouts in the US, mobile phone signals going down across the globe. There was one night where it all went crazy in America and people thought it could have been a mini solar storm. So yeah, that one could be pretty likely. But yeah, as always, hit that follow button and I will see you in the next one.
Quem é que acredita em reencarnação? Vou-vos deixar aqui um videozito que é assim, um género de demonstração que talvez exista a reencarnação. Ou é só uma coincidência enorme e o gene de vez em quando volta a ser igual. Não sei muito bem a lógica disto. De qualquer forma, fica aqui o vídeo, está engraçado. Até já. Bem, este vídeo achei engraçado porque já há uns bons anos que eu digo isto, ou talvez a minha forma de ver é um bocado por aqui, em que a grande questão que fazem neste próximo vídeo é será que a Terra é um ser vivo? Eu penso que sim. Esta é a primeira parte. Tem todo o sentido, realmente tem lógica o planeta Terra parecer ser um ser vivo. Temos a mãe natureza, temos tudo a trabalhar como se fosse um ser vivo. De qualquer forma, não é só por aqui. Eu penso, ou quase que dou ao luxo de dizer que não só somos um ser vivo, como estamos dentro de algo vivo. Talvez seja melhor assim para não complicar tantas coisas. Acho que até inclusive a nível científico já se começa a prever ou ter a teoria que poderá eventualmente acontecer, estarmos dentro de um ser muito maior, ou seja, sermos um pequeno átomo dentro de algo avassalador. De qualquer forma, fica aqui o vídeo com esta teoria que será que é mesmo teoria? Até já, pessoal.
Okay, yo, I have a crazy theory for you. I have a question for you first.
All right.
So, would you consider the Earth an organism?
Yes.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Now, in a sense, the world is living.
Yeah.
Right? In a sense, the world kind of has veins. It has almost even like
Like a heartbeat too, if you think about it.
yeah, like a heartbeat. Even has like a nervous system.
Yeah.
If you think about the roots and the plants and all of the things it's attached to in the Earth, it's all connected, right? It's all connected. Now, there's this theory saying the Earth is a being. It's an organism. And the humans are kind of the virus. So the Earth.
Oh.
So when we get sick, when a human gets sick, right?
Yeah.
We create antibodies to
get rid of the virus.
to get rid of the virus, right?
Yeah.
So in the same sense, the Earth will create natural disasters, famine, drought, wildfire, to kill off the virus.
No, that's crazy.
Yo,
that's crazy to think about.
Because think about it, bro. We hurt the Earth, right?
Yeah.
We're doing worse for the Earth than the better. And look at all the...
Neste próximo vídeo, realmente, ele diz e faz uma boa pergunta, porque eu penso que muita gente está a fazer a mesma pergunta, que é: o que raio se está a passar no Reino Unido? Boa pergunta. Não é só no Reino Unido, como vocês já devem ter muitos de vocês percebido, é a nível global. Cada vez há mais alterações, nenhuma para o nosso bem. Caso ainda não se tenham percebido, abram a pestana, porque é fácil de ver. Os preços dos combustíveis, os preços da alimentação, os preços das casas, os preços de tudo, se não dobraram, triplicaram, quando alguns não chegaram a triplicar, quadriplicaram. Enfim, está o completo descalabro. E o rapazito agora aqui neste vídeo fala muito bem numa situação em que eu por acaso comecei a ouvir esta situação no Brasil, que estão a tentar criar leis para poderem taxar a Bitcoin, ou seja, a moeda digital, inclusive eles criarem moedas digitais, tal como a Europa quer criar a moeda digital, e o problema passa por, supostamente, a proteção existente de que não haveria possibilidade de se taxar sobre as moedas digitais, não é? Os Bitcoin, etc. e tal. Inglaterra já está também a fazer o mesmo sistema, taxar a moeda, ou seja, não é só taxar neste caso, é congelar a moeda. Se tiveres moeda digital, há alguma situação que não seja de concordância política ou de lei, que alguém se lembre de dizer assim, pá, espera aí, eu não concordo com isso, podem congelar esses bens, neste caso a moeda digital. Pá, sendo que foi criado para não haver um controle político e os políticos estão a começar a criar leis para o controlar, meus amigos, eu farto dizer, não fazem nada, zero para nosso bem, fazem tudo para bem deles, para o cu deles e para de alguma forma poderem entalar quem se tenta desentalar. Fica aqui a dica, pessoal. Toca a acordar porque anda tudo a dormir. Um abraço. Até ao próximo vídeo já.
Breaking news, if you live in the UK, a lot is about to change. I'm done. I'm going. Yeah, what is going on in the UK now? What is going on? As I'm sure you're aware, in England there has been a lot of changes happening all across the board since the start of the year, really. Starting off with the massive plans to scrap A-levels, meaning all of you guys are now going to have to stay in school until you're 18 doing maths and English. There's been smoking bans, vape bans, tax increases, the list goes on and on and on. To the point where the UK is now officially the second worst place on earth, apparently. Trust me, you're going to want to see the end because this could be one of the biggest changes for a long time. Now, this is a big one if you're into crypto or anything like that. From April 26th, the authorities will have the power to literally seize your crypto assets and just destroy them. And you probably think, well, yeah, if you're a massive criminal and you've stolen hundreds of millions, obviously, pretty good. But no, you were just suspected to have done something a little bit wrong. You can just take all your assets, they're gone. Now this is the interesting bit that I'm sure you're going to want to hear. So I'm sure you all know who this guy right here is, Rishi Sunak. Apparently a no confidence vote could be about to be triggered, meaning a general election could be called. No, I don't even know when the last flipping general election was. It's been so long, like, I don't even know. But yeah, please let me know in the comments your thoughts on this, and as always, hit that follow button and I will keep you updated.
E aqui mais uma teoriazinha da conspiração. Neste momento sobre GTA6, Grand Theft Auto 6. Eu pessoalmente estou um bocadinho ansioso que saia porque gosto desse género de jogo. Não é o mais saudável, penso eu, para as nossas crianças e até para a nossa juventude e até para alguns já semi-adultos. Mas, de qualquer forma, quem tiver um bocadinho de noção que é apenas um jogo e não passa mais disso, é um jogo espetacular. Agora, até onde é que vai esta teoria? E quem é que inventou esta ideia? Não faço ideia. De qualquer forma, fica aqui o vídeo, pessoal. E espero que isto esteja muito longe da realidade.
GTA 6 will destroy humanity. Yes, you heard that right. As you know, the video game GTA 6 is planned to release in 2024. But what if I told you the goal of the game is to control the population? Many believe that GTA 6 will be so realistic that people will become completely addicted to it, immersing themselves in the virtual world instead of living in reality. This could lead humanity into a situation similar to movies like Ready Player One or Free Guy. It could be the perfect way for the elite to control us, keeping us completely obsessed with the game. But what could this actually mean for humanity? At first, everything would stay relatively stable, but as time passes, more and more people would get addicted. They would stop working, and soon after, people would start dying left and right. People could become so addicted that they will forget to eat, drink, and sleep. But what's your opinion on GTA 6? Do you think it could cause the end of humanity? Subscribe and share with a friend for part 2.
Terceiro vídeo com este rapazinho aqui, dar algumas informações, algumas notícias interessantes, mas garanto-vos que agora é o último vídeo dele aqui, pelo menos neste vídeo de hoje. De qualquer forma, eu não sei porque é que dão nomes a mísseis e bombas e, enfim, atómicas nucleares, não interessa, nomes assim um bocado marados. Os russos deram ao míssil interplanetário deles Satan 2. Satan 2. E atenção que isto não parece que seja o Satan do Dragon Ball. Portanto, é um nome esquisito. Mas já os americanos, quando lançaram aquelas duas bombocas no Japão, Hiroshima e Nagasaki, lamento imenso se estou enganado, mas penso que seja isso, em que chamaram a uma Little Boy, foi aquela que caiu na Hiroshima, e a de Nagasaki, Fat Man, enfim, nomes assim um bocadinho desproporcionais, ou seriam proporcionais, porque Little Boy não tinha nada de Little Boy quando lá caiu. De qualquer forma, Satan 2 está a puxar ou a chamar alguma coisa, fica aqui a dúvida. Pessoal, vamos ao próximo, que este estás a fazer tarde.
We are all screwed. I don't know what to do. As I'm sure you're aware, there are lots of rising tensions all across the world. Yes, a lot of it is scaremongering, but still, there's some pretty crazy stuff going on. Now also, as you obviously know, there are a lot of nuclear warheads positioned all around the world. Each country has certain ones which are capable of unique things. The UK now, of course, has the Trident, which is pretty insane, but it did fail twice on launch, so that's great. But Russia is no exception. So Russia's #1 nuclear power is called the Satan II. Now this is a nuclear-capable intercontinental ballistic missile. I mean, the name doesn't sound very fun, does it? Now, it was unveiled back in 2018 with the plans to create this thing, and in 2023 it was finally in production and actually tested. Now, what is so scary about this nuclear warhead? It's just a nuclear bomb, right? Well, you can take a look at some of the examples of bombs like this, like the Tsar bomb, which, you know, would wipe out a whole city, probably even whole country. Like, if you look at the difference between Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and the Tsar bomb, it's not great. And this is even more advanced than that. Now, this thing weighs 200 tons. It can deploy over 15 nuclear warheads and can travel nearly 12,000 miles. And it travels at 16,000 miles per hour. Now, if you have a look at a map of the world and see how quickly this thing would travel to places, that's where it gets scary. So, to get to the US, to get to the East Coast, it would just take 14 minutes from Russia. 14 minutes. I wish we could fly that fast on a plane, mate. Now, to get to Finland, which is obviously a lot closer to Russia, it would take 15 seconds. France, 210 seconds. And the UK, just 200 seconds. That is literally just over 3 minutes, so if we knew that thing had been launched, we have barely got any time to prepare. Now, of course, that is all a little bit terrifying, but I've seen a lot of people saying that the UK and the Trident is literally more powerful than this. Now, if the Trident did work and it was working successfully, then I'm sure it probably would be able to take these things out, but at the moment, with the 2 failed attempts, I'm not so confident. But let me know in the comments down below, hit that follow button, and I'll see you in the next one.
E trago-vos aqui mais um vídeo de algo que a gente já tem falado várias vezes nos nossos vídeos. Gigantes. Gigantes. Será que existiram? Será que não? Mas eventualmente tem vindo a aparecer cada vez mais provas que eu acho que sim, que existiram. E tem toda a lógica por trás disso. De qualquer forma, fica aqui mais um vídeo com alguns achados e algumas perguntas. Como certas coisas foram feitas e como vão parecendo marcas pelo mundo de situações só pessoal muito grande poderia fazer isso.
Today we're going to review a few mysterious pictures and whatnot. Do y'all think this one right here is real? Just a natural formation? How about this one right here? Look like there was quite a few of them. Natural formation or not? What do y'all think? Yet another natural formation allegedly is what they're saying. This is one of the old statues they'd found, and then the paintings also. Look at that dude holding, you know what he's holding? A lion, dude. You know how big he would have to be able to hold that lion? It's like he's holding a cat, dude. It's like us compared to like a house cat. Think about that. How exactly did they carve these so perfect and move these? The disc of Cebu, about 3000 BC. Look at this thing right here. It looks like an old fan blade, don't it? 3000 BC. It's about 5,000 years ago, and it's made out of stone. This is a stone carving. Here's a side view of it, so it's not perfectly symmetrical or anything, but anyways, things like this right here, they just always made me question and, kind of wonder, what if?
Bem, agora como último vídeo, deixo-vos aqui uma arquitetura humana, e a questão que eu meto aqui a vocês é, vocês teriam coragem de lá ir em cima até à pontinha, mesmo até ali à pontinha? Tinham coragem? Acho que tinha. Fica aqui este último vídeo, pessoal. Espero que tenham gostado dos vídeos. Já estou a preparar o próximo. Pronto, até o próximo já tive vontade de lançar para mim que este, porque tem algo muito recente que sucedeu sobre nos Estados Unidos, sobre uma ponte em Baltimore, e já há tal questão de se fosse a 25 de Abril, como é que era, como é que não seria, como é que iria ser, enfim. De qualquer forma, fica aqui por hoje feito. Espero que tenham gostado. Material do bom, e vamos ao próximo. Um abração, pessoal, e até amanhã.